world is going through a digital transformation, touching every aspect of our lives. How we discover the world, how we work, how we look after ourselves, how we get around. Every time we use online services and connected devices, we create and exchange billions of pieces of data. This data makes us. It forms our online life. By linking it with our digital identity, we can prove that it's ours, access it, and decide to share it or keep it private. But imagine what would happen if we couldn't identify ourselves or if our personal data wasn't secure. The vast amounts of data generated by the Internet of Things would no longer be reliable. When you cross the border, your digital identity would not be recognized. Your company's network would be open to everyone, and people could access your personal data without your permission, turning the opportunities of the digital transformation to dust.
Hi, I'm Holly, and welcome to our webinar all about the cybersecurity industry right here in Wales. So you've just seen a bit about how important cybersecurity is making the most of the digital world. And that's the main reason why the National Digital Exploitation Centre has been built right here in Ebbw Vale on the site of the old steelworks. So this is a partnership project between the Welsh Government, Tallis and the University of South Wales to support digital growth throughout the region through cybersecurity support. However, in order to do that, we also need more people in the industry who are passionate about cybersecurity. This is a really important sector because ultimately it's about keeping people safe. And in Wales, even though we already have a thriving cyber sector, we are still experiencing skill shortages within the industry.
Hello everyone. My name is Amila Pereira. I'm the head of cybersecurity at National Cybersecurity Academy, University of South Wales. Today we are living in a digital world, learning about how to protect your digital identity and helping others to protect themselves from cyber attacks becoming more important than ever. There's a significant lack in awareness in skills in cybersecurity, in society in general, and among us in our younger generation.
Hi, I'm Leanne Connor and I'm the Business Manager here at the National Digital Exploitation Centre. Tallis is the European leader in cybersecurity and worldwide leader in data protection. The centre here in Wales is located on the former steelworks site in Ebbw Vale, and its focus is on digital and cybersecurity in operational technology, specifically in critical national infrastructure. These are all things that enable us to go about our daily lives. For example, transport, emergency services, water, energy and healthcare. They are the systems that keep us safe and maintain crucial things such as power. It is therefore vital that we get more people into the industry so that we have the right talent to address the cyber threats faced by these important services.
What might be a surprise for some people is that Wales is actually at the forefront of addressing some of these issues and has been for quite some time. Have a look at our established ecosystem and some of our current investment and initiatives.
Cybersecurity is massive in Wales. We've got an awful lot of cybersecurity companies, individuals that are very skilled. We've got a big consumers of cyber, and our cyber companies are second to none.
The cybersecurity industry here in Wales is really at the forefront of the cutting-edge technology. We've brought together the experts, industry, universities. It's a systems approach that doesn't exist many other places in the world.
I'm here today for the opening of the National Digital Exploitation Centre in Ebbw Vale, a fantastic example of how the Welsh Government is working in partnership with industry leaders, in this case with Tallis, in making sure that the economy is future-proofed, in making sure that we embrace all of the opportunities to come in the future, but that we are protecting ourselves from all of the threats, particularly with regard to the digital and cyber world that we now live in.
National Cybersecurity Academy was created by the University of South Wales in partnership with Welsh Government and our industry partners to build the skilled individuals who understand how to deal with the cyber threats that we are facing in the modern world.
So now you've heard about how healthy the cybersecurity industry is in Wales, take a look at some of the real-life examples of the employers and the jobs available here.
I'm Anna and I'm part of the security operations team at Third Space. Right now you're probably thinking about your career and the road ahead. So what are you going to do with the rest of your life? There's no doubt you're already a digital pro. You know TikTok and Snapchat, probably even done some Facebook support for the folks. But why does Facebook need all the access to those photos on your phone? Has Dad got a point when he says Alexa listens to him more than you do? Stay safe isn't just about COVID-19, it's constant. Cybersecurity is constantly changing and our world keeps growing. Third Space work across a number of different practice areas: identity, cloud, SecOps, that's my bit, mobility and security, support and business transformation. If you want to know more, just give me a shout. In today's world, we are constantly connected. Phones, watches, our homes, we all need to protect our information, and cybersecurity allows us to do that, to be safe, to have fun and to live. I would love for you to get to enjoy a career in cybersecurity just as much as I have. So, how can I help?
Hi, my name's John Davis. I work with Pervade Software. Now, we got voted one of the most innovative cybersecurity companies in the UK. I'm pretty proud of that. But I'm going to take a few minutes just to explain what we do and how we do it, and then I guess you can make your own mind up about that. We have a single platform that can do the job of all monitoring systems and gather data from any device. We have software spiders out on the dark nets, gathering information, gathering threat intelligence and pushing it back into the same central server. And then we have questionnaires, assessments, surveys and audits being run constantly using the same information, all on that one single platform. So that's a typical example, hopefully, of a cyber company and the capabilities. And keep your studies up, because actually we're constantly looking for good people to come and work for us, as are all of the cyber companies in the UK.
Hi, my name is Scott Nicholson and I work for a cybersecurity company called Bridewell Consulting. I really just wanted to share quite a few of the jobs that are available and the opportunities within the industry. So the first job I'd like to share is around offensive cybersecurity. So this is what you may know as sort of hacking and what you see on some of the films where people are hacking IT systems. Believe it or not, this is an actual real job that you can do in cybersecurity. And it's one of the biggest and most interesting fields. So people who work within my company and within my team, they get paid by organizations to go in and hack their systems and this is all done legally, but they get paid to see how they can break into different systems and then work with our customers to show them what they did and help them fix those things. So trying to prevent those things from happening in the future. The other side and the other types of roles are also focused in cybersecurity, but they focus on the blue team side, which is more of a defensive. So hacking is known as offensive type of security. But within the blue team side, you could be a security analyst, for example, and your role is to defend a company's network from being attacked by cyber criminals. And cyber criminals could be organised crime groups, state-sponsored attacks where other countries are attacking other countries. And your role is to defend your company's network and IT.
Hello, I'm James. I work at PwC. I'm working in the cyber business unit and working specifically in ethical hacking team. What's ethical hacking? I guess some people will be familiar with the idea. Some people see that as an oxymoron. Essentially, ethical hacking is hacking into systems, but where you're doing it primarily because you've been asked to. Ethical hackers, sort of, there's this traditional routine that you might be expecting, but there's also other ways. And the idea is we don't want people who all approach things in one particular way. We want diversity.
Hi, my name's Alicia Ali and I'm from Cardiff. I work in the cybersecurity department for a company called Capgemini, and my current role is ISMS manager. I help maintain Capgemini's ISO 27001 security certificate, and my role is quite varied. Some of my responsibilities are to conduct internal audits, writing security policies and making sure we have the right guidance in them, managing risks and working on ways we can lower those risks, and also creating security education messages for staff to make sure that they know the important security requirements within the workplace. The main reason why I like working in cyber is the variety. So there are lots of avenues you can go down, whether it's risk management, security policy, audit, security architecture, security incident investigation. So lots of different things that you can go down. It also means if you're stuck on something, there's usually lots of opportunities for here, and 10 years later I'm here. I would definitely recommend working in cyber. There are, like I said, there's lots of variety and you learn lots of interesting things along the way, and also the pay.
Hi, I'm Daisy. I'm a student at the University of South Wales studying computer forensics. I'm currently on a placement year with Gwent Police, and I couldn't imagine graduating without it, just down to the sheer amount of skills and experience it's provided me. And to anyone thinking about going into the industry, I'd say just to go for it. Don't worry about not having enough skills or experience, because you can always gain those later on. And the best bit about this industry is that it's always changing, so you're never going to know everything. And so every day it's just another learning opportunity, and it's such a great industry to go into because they're always growing.
I work for Arcanum Cybersecurity as the marketing assistant. I came about the role in my final year of university while searching for a placement. I have since stayed with the company, and during my time here I have had the opportunity for further learning, such as taking the Open University free course in cybersecurity, as well as joining several different clusters such as the Women in Cyber.
Hi, I'm Emma and I'm a digital forensics analyst at SciTech. I work in one of their computing sites, which is based in Newport in South Wales. Digital forensics is quite a different aspect of cyber to get into, whereas we look at more of the data recovery and investigation of the data after an incident has already happened, whereas opposed to looking at the precautions or reacting to a cyber attack, for example.
The main aims of a cyber prevent officer are to deter young individuals from becoming involved in cybercrime, to move them away from reoffending, and to divert to places where these individuals can use their skills in the right way. Tarry and prevent officers cover the three forces of South Wales, Gwent and Dyfed-Powys Police. Not only do the officers actively engage with young people to educate on the law and the consequences, but they work closely with many partners to develop workshops, competitions, platforms to address the large skills gap in cybersecurity across the whole of the UK.
Hello, my name is Adam Wedgbury and I'm the Head of Cyber Innovation and Scouting at Airbus. My career in cyber started at university while studying network security, before moving to undertake a number of cyber roles within the UK government and finally moving to Airbus. Today, my job is to lead a team of talented researchers who solve the problems that we have today in cyber for which we can't simply buy a solution off the shelf. For me, cyber is such an interesting career because it's so pervasive. It touches so many areas of business and daily life. And I've been lucky enough to work on a whole range of things, from armoured vehicles, defensive systems, IT, production lines and aircraft. But it's very important to realise that cyber isn't just a technical career. Cyber is about people, it's about process and technology in that order. You must remember that we have a real need for people with talent in business, in strategy, in governance, communication, awareness, training and many other things. In cyber, there really is something for everyone.
Hi, and I'm Callum Kershaw. So I'm now classed as an information security manager. I protect organisations, stop them threats, and I'm the interaction really between the Advanced Threat Centre and our end customer. We have numerous customers in retail, hospitality, private and public sector.
My name is Alex Newman and I'm a senior consultant in cybersecurity at Thales UK. My role is about being a generalist in cybersecurity and advising customers, both inside Thales and externally, on measures that they can utilise to improve their security posture as an organisation. That might be the products they offer, the products they design for other customers, or the services they deliver. My role involves specifically having a general knowledge of all of the principles that might be considered cybersecurity. The reason for that is the generalists are there to be the first individual into the customer environment, to provide them a foundation and a course and direction that's the most cost effective for them to transform their digital components.
My name is Dean Yandel. I work here at the NDEC as an industrial automation engineer. When we think of cybersecurity, we mainly think of IT or computer systems. Certainly, more recently, the world of operation technology or industrial controls has become a prevalent part of the cybersecurity considerations for any company. Many industrial control systems, such as power generation and nuclear, run automated control processes where they use industrial control equipment. These manufacturing areas are open to unscrupulous hackers who can take control of the power generation or the production of nuclear energy and are able to cause much damage to the actual machinery itself or to endanger life of the people working in the vicinity. Here at NDEC, we specialise in cybersecurity in the operational technology world. If you're looking for a career in cybersecurity, then operational technology is certainly an area that is worth considering. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kirsty Perrott and I'm currently a PhD research student working for Thales in collaboration with University of South Wales. I'm just going to give you a bit about myself. My role at the NDEC is to look at these emerging technologies and to find different approaches to maintain mission critical complex security assets. And my essential background is across multiple IT, OT engineering backgrounds and disciplines including critical data networks, telecommunications, wireless infrastructure, mobile communications, wearable medical technology and operational cybersecurity. Now I know I only look 18, but I've had a lot of years experience and having served 12 years in industry before going into my education. I worked as an engineer in the NHS for 12 years, decided to return to my studies in December 2018, whereby I sat my master's degree in computer systems and security and currently undergoing my PhD with Thales and hope to become a doctor in 2 years' time. Since working with Thales, my skills and knowledge within the OT cyber field has developed rapidly. In my first 2 weeks at Thales, I travelled to Wisconsin, USA, first class, to assist Thales consultants from UK and Canada in performing OT cybersecurity assessments on an actual industrial plant. And that gave me a breadth of knowledge that I'd never even considered before.
And now you've seen where you can end up, have a look at all the different routes into the industry. These vary from college courses to apprenticeships, to degree apprenticeships, degrees and different work placements.
I think one of the strengths we have here in Wales is our thriving cyber ecosystem, and there are loads of different opportunities for you to study cybersecurity. So whatever level you're at or whatever you're interested in, there should be a course for you. At the University of South Wales, we have 3 undergraduate programmes and 3 postgraduate programmes, as well as degree apprenticeship and opportunities for research later on. And a number of our courses are certified by the National Cybersecurity Centre. So whatever you're interested in doing, there should be an opportunity for you, and there should be a great opportunity for you to get work at the end of it.
Hi, my name is Lucy. Welcome to the School of Computing and Mathematics and also National Cybersecurity Academy, NCSA as we know it, at University of South Wales. I want to talk about the bachelor's degree applied cybersecurity and the exciting and life-changing journey that put me on the path to my future career. The course will open many doors and offer us plenty of opportunities to grow, meet new friends and future colleagues. We are encouraged to spend a lot of time in the designated NCSA spaces. USW graduates have secured employment with law enforcement and the government agency, along with corporations and SMEs. You can also find a few more details about the projects and partners companies we get involved with in the link provided. Best wishes and good luck.
The Cyber Department at the University of South Wales are really excited about starting this new degree apprenticeship in September. It's a great chance for our team to work with some fantastic industry partners in the sector. More importantly, it's a fantastic opportunity for our prospective degree students. It allows our students to study in this hugely popular field while being employed and working within a sector for some of the leading cyber companies and organisations in the country. As a cyber apprentice at the University of South Wales, you have access to all the same support on and off campus. You're taught by our world recognised academics, practicing industry experts, and as you get to learn new skills in the classroom, you'll be able to directly apply those new skills in the workplace. It's a real head start for your career. Study and earn at the same time. You really are getting the best of both worlds. Now, I'd encourage anyone who is considering a career in cyber to take a good look at our cyber degree apprenticeship.
Hello, my name's Leanne and I teach cybersecurity at Glyndŵr University through our degree apprenticeship and master's level programmes. Our courses give you hands-on experience with the tools and techniques that you'll see out in industry. This helps get you prepared for a world of work in this ever-expanding field. Our courses are taught by industry professionals, but also influenced by industry professionals with our close relationship with Cyber Wales. We were one of the founding members of the North Wales Cybersecurity Cluster. We're very, very active within the industry.
The knowledge and experience I have gained over my years at Glyndŵr University has been invaluable. All the lecturers have been very supportive and helpful when accommodating any problems I had throughout the degree. All the memories I have made throughout Glyndŵr will be cherished forever.
If you have any questions about our courses, please feel free to get in touch with me. Take care.
My name is Yulia Cherdantseva. I am a lecturer at the School of Computer Science and Informatics at Cardiff University. We are a Russell Group University, ranked a top 5 university in the UK for research excellence. School of Computer Science and Informatics at Cardiff University offers a wide range of undergraduate and postgraduate taught degrees. Among them, there are degrees focusing on cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is a very interesting and challenging area. If you are currently choosing a profession and choosing a degree, cybersecurity is certainly one of those areas you should look at. Currently, there is a massive shortage of qualified cybersecurity professionals all over the world, and the shortage of security professionals is predicted to hit 1.8 million positions by 2022. The UK National Cybersecurity Strategy says that the UK requires more talented and qualified cybersecurity professionals. 2 of the degrees offered by the School of Computer Science and Informatics may be of specific interest for those of you interested in cybersecurity. Undergraduate degree in computer science with specialism in security and forensics, and MSc degree in cybersecurity. If you have any further questions about admissions and cybersecurity related activities at Cardiff University, please get in touch with our admissions team.
Hi, I'm Ethan, and I'm a CyberFirst bursary student. CyberFirst bursary was created by the National Cybersecurity Centre to give those who are interested in cybersecurity a £4,000 yearly bursary to help people through university, paid jobs and training each summer with top companies and government departments, and a graduate role for 3 years in cybersecurity. You also get access to loads of amazing resources, experts and events. My first year of the bursary, I attended a cyber academy, learning about programming, ethical hacking, and even code breaking. My second year, I worked as an analyst, investigating possible cyber attacks on a company's network. And right now, I'm on my final year-long placement working with the NDEC. I'm researching cutting-edge topics in cybersecurity and working with world-leading experts. No matter what you think your skills are, CyberFirst's range of opportunities will be sure to include something you enjoy. If you are interested, but don't think university is for you, CyberFirst also offer degree apprenticeships, so there are plenty of options. To find out what's on offer, visit ncsc.gov.uk/new talent and start your CyberFirst journey. Thank you.
And what we're looking for is people who have a real interest in technology and a passion for technology. That's really what we're after. My analogy here is So if you think about the body, sort of a doctor, a medical professional, what they need to understand to start with is how the body works, the chemistry of the body, the biology of the body, the physiology of the body, so that then they are able to understand when it goes wrong and be able to treat it. Cybersecurity is not that dissimilar. So if you think about the UK, and the lifeblood of the UK is the internet today, and even more so in these circumstances where we're all at home working and we rely entirely on the internet to do our work, to do our shopping, to do, just to keep ourselves going. So the internet has become our lifeblood, and for me, cybersecurity is about how do we keep that safe? How do we keep it working? How do we keep it in good order? And how do we keep it healthy? And so to be able to do cybersecurity, in the same way in medicine, you need to know chemistry and biology and that kind of thing. In cybersecurity, at the heart of it, you need to understand how that technology works. So it's not just about how to use it, because this is a sort of an often mistake, that we mistake using technology for how it works. And my best example is you get the browser up and you put in bbc.co.uk and the BBC webpage appears. That is me using technology to get some information. What I'm more interested in is people who understand how that actually works. What is the process that starts when you hit return after bbc.co.uk and the BBC website appearing in front of you? How does that work? How does the browser work? How does the internet work? How does DNS work? How does TCP/IP work? That for me is a really important part of cybersecurity. There are lots of jobs in cybersecurity. If you look around the NCSC, we have communication specialists, we've got psychologists, we've got project managers, we've got lawyers, all working in cybersecurity. So it's not, technology isn't the only way to get into cybersecurity, but for me it's really at the heart of it, and it's actually where we've got the biggest skill gaps. And so there's the most opportunities for people looking for a potential career. Cybersecurity and technical cybersecurity is a particularly good place to look at the moment.
Industry are starting to recognise the value of apprenticeships, because they see the candidates as not only having the academic knowledge that's required for a lot of these jobs, but also having the practical experience and skills that enable them to move through their career quite quickly and become quite valuable, because they can actually apply their capability in a real business setting. There are lots of organisations who are offering apprenticeships at the moment, but Thales is also offering them at the National Digital Exploitation Centre in Wales, which has not only cutting edge equipment, it's well funded, which means there are good opportunities being presented to apprentices who take that career opportunity. But there's also quite a lot of technical experts who are working out of that facility that serve to be great mentors for apprentices looking to see a role model in which they can learn some skills from as well.
But we've got a graduate scheme, so we allow graduates to come into the business after their degree to get that work experience on a 2-year course before hopefully becoming a full-time employer. So what's available? So we've got architects who make sure the design of our security systems for our customers are safe, information security managers like myself, or you could be in that advanced threat centre, identifying vulnerabilities, identifying patches that needs to be applied to the customer's estate, and really looking to stop those attacks.
What we're looking for is this diversity. So you might be wondering, well, how am I going to fit in? And the answer to that is, it depends what your background is. If you've got something to offer, then actually our ethical hacking team is interested in hearing from you. Don't think, oh, but I didn't study computer science at university, therefore I can't apply. That's not a reason. Right now, so yesterday, I was training 6 new graduates, as they're called. Actually, most of them finished university a while ago, but we've got, for example, on our team of graduates, someone who studied computer science, just like you would expect. But then we've also got someone who studied law and someone who did history. We've got someone who doesn't even have a degree. However, they've got a lot of computing experience, and they've been working sort of for companies. They've got experience working in industry. They've got experience working on cyber. And they've also joined our graduate recruitment programme because the training is there to get them up to speed.
Cyber College Cymru is a brand new initiative which will pair you with industry experts for masterclasses, hands-on experience and work placements with our global partners. You will study full-time over 2 years to gain a level 3 qualification, the equivalent of 3 A-levels, which will allow you to progress into higher education or employment. Do you want to be part of something extraordinary in South Wales? Are you ready to start your journey into the exciting world of cyber? Apply now for September.
Cyber College Cymru is running at 2 colleges in Wales, and these are Bridgend College and Coleg Gwent at Blaenau Gwent Learning Zone in Ebervale.
If this now all seems like something that you're interested in and that you'd like to find out more, or if you're a teacher or a parent and you'd like to know where to signpost your pupils or your children, then here's a comprehensive view of all of the resources and initiatives that are available to develop your skills and interests in cyber.
Hello, I'm Nitya Sriyadapala and I'm from the Tiffin Girls School. In 2019, I was part of the team that won Best All Girls Team in Cyber Centurion, and in 2020, I was a finalist. Cyber Centurion is a team competition that is run by Northrop Grumman, an aerospace and defence company. The competition is free to enter and there are 3 qualifying rounds before the best teams are invited to a live final. The whole process is a fantastic learning journey because you learn by doing, and that way you learn both hard and soft skills. If you're interested in Cyber Centurion, registration will be opening soon, so gather a team, get a parent or teacher to be the team leader, and sign up. In the interim, check out Cyberland, a series of introductory games to give you a taste of what cyber is all about. Normally you'd have to subscribe to play these games, but over the next few months, Cyberland is free for everyone to use, as part of the National Crime Agency's summer project to get more school students involved in cyber. You can find them at cybergamesuk.com. So go have a look, good luck and have fun.
Hello everyone, my name is James Lyne. I'm the Chief Technology Officer at SANS Institute and the founder of Cyberstar. And I'm here today to talk to you about an exciting opportunity to learn cybersecurity skills. Whether you're interested in learning how the hackers do it, how to forensicate like a police officer, digitally sleuth, connecting together small clues to figure out who done it, or maybe building better and more secure technologies to help people stay secure online. This is a fascinating field packed with amazing job opportunities and challenging initiatives from a technical perspective. Now, you might be thinking, how do I know if I'm any good? I mean, I, as a 14-year-old, had no idea that I wanted to do this as a job. I didn't even know it was a job, in fact. Well, the Cyber Discovery Programme is your opportunity to find out if you have what it takes to learn these skills and potentially find your way to a really fun career day to day. You can go to joincyberdiscovery.com, sign up and start by taking Cyberstar Assess, a series of really fun little games and challenges to test your understanding, the way you think about these problems. And maybe you'll surprise yourself. Maybe this is going to be a new passion you've never thought about. Cyberstar Assess will then take you through to Cyberstar Game and Cyberstar Essentials, where you'll get hundreds of challenges, real-world scenarios that teach you about code-breaking techniques, how to break inside of the protections that are used to protect information on the internet. You'll learn the foundations of how a computer works and programming and scripting, everything you need to be successful. Followed by, if you're really fantastic at this, access to Cyberstar Elite. And this elite phase of the program enables you to get access to industry-defining training programs and certifications where you can prove to employers that you have actionable skills that you can use to help defend the UK, its businesses, and of course its citizens. A really exciting opportunity, a lot of fun in a huge gamified platform, taking on the role of a virtual cyber protection agent. Maybe you are going to be the next information security rock star to help keep us all safe, or maybe you'll just learn some interesting things about how to stay safe online. Go give it a go, tell your friends about it, your teachers, your parents, spread the word. We need lots of people to try this and help build up our nation's future defenders. I hope you have a fantastic time. Thanks for listening to me. Have a good day.
Tara and have worked closely with our colleagues from Schools Beat to devise a school lesson plan that was based on the film that we created called Don't Cross the Line to Cybercrime. It is being taught in schools throughout Wales by the school community police officers and Tarian's own staff. We've already received referrals from schools with concerns about youngsters who have tried to hack into their school's network, for example.
My name's Emmett Jones. I'm a police officer working for Tarian. My role involves trying to help young people make the correct cyber choices. And during the months of January and February this year, I thoroughly enjoyed promoting the uptake of the Matrix Challenge. So this is a national competition that is run by all the regional organised crime units. The challenge itself was created by Yorkshire Humber Roku 2 years ago, and it's gone from strength to strength. This year we had 8,000 people from the Southern Wales region enter the competition, and 65,000 people throughout the UK. We hope that you are keeping healthy during these uncertain times and would like to take this opportunity to signpost you to other places where you can further develop your cyber skills.
This summer we'll be running a number of courses, all virtual this year. So I think we're up to about 1,600 places. I think we're trying to get some more if we can. So we get as many people as possible involved in Cyber First. We've got the courses running, we've got an academy running for those who are on the bursary schemes. There are lots of opportunities there. And then come September, October, we'll be launching the next girls competition, and there will also be an opportunity for those leaving school at the end of year 13 to either apply for a bursary or the GCHQ apprenticeship scheme. So really, really lots of opportunities in this space.
The NCSE Cyber Schools Hub has provided Wydeen school students with many opportunities in cybersecurity and computing.
It has really raised our aspirations by providing workshops, talks and role models, and just really exposed us to cyber. We've learnt so many new skills and we've been prepared for the future.
We would like to say a special thanks to BAE Systems, CGI, Deep3, Infrastar, CSA, Sygenta and Deloitte,
who have helped inspire our aspirations and helped us understand how our country's infrastructure is protected.
The Cyber Schools project has provided us with many opportunities.
We've visited Hub 8, attended Cylum events, taken part in Cyber Club and had many opportunities of work experience.
We had industries come in such as PyTalks. We've learned how to ethically hack.
Industries have brought learning to life and allowed us to experience new opportunities. It's inspired us for the future.
I would say that the Cyber Schools Hub has had a transformative impact on our students. I think that what essentially is made is computer science a really mainstream popular subject, whereas before it used to be quite niche. But I think the work that's happened with the Cyber Schools Hub has meant that far more students have opted to take it at A level because it seemed to be, a really interesting, exciting and dynamic subject. It's now our second most popular A level. It's now our computer science and courses related to computer science are now our most popular university destination for our students, which is just overtaken from psychology. So it's having a really big impact, and that's not including the students who are not going to university but going into the cyber and computer science industry, and lots of them have got really impressive apprenticeships. And I would say this is almost entirely down to the work that's happened with the Cyber Schools Hub. It's transformed their aspirations, they've been inspired by guest speakers, and some of the work that they've actually been doing at things like work experience has been so engaging, so exciting, it's captured their imagination and made it, as I say, a really, really popular choice both at A level and degree level.
At the University of South Wales, we've moved our open days online, so you can still discover the opportunities available to you from the comfort of your own home. go to southwales.ac.uk/open-days to register and discover the wide range of courses available in computing. We've also developed some digital resources designed to provide you with a real insight into studying computing at university. Go to southwales.ac.uk/resources to find sessions on cybersecurity, artificial intelligence and more.
If you're interested in computer science, in programming, in cybersecurity, you can join our computing club, which currently runs virtually every Wednesday between 4 and 6 p.m.
Technocamps have also developed another activity pack with Cardiff University Cybersecurity Society that you can have a go at online. All of these resources are included in the resources document linked with this webinar.
If you're already working and you're thinking about changing careers into cybersecurity, then there is something called a personal learning account available via colleague Gwent. If you're over 19 and in a job earning less than £26,000 a year, you can do these free courses. Some of them are available online to help you take the next step. Here's an example of some of the cyber-related courses that are currently available.
WorldSkills is an organisation that runs competitions here in the UK every year and internationally in different countries every other year. They run competitions in work-related skills such as floristry, plumbing, catering, hairdressing and cybersecurity. I personally got into cybersecurity through a college lecturer of mine called Peter Franklin, who gave me a wealth of resources and information to go through and practice my skills on and to improve. A new competition was trialled in WorldSkills, specifically related to cybersecurity, and obviously I jumped on board and just wanted to compete and test my skills out and get more resources to practice even more with. The reason I enjoy cybersecurity is because I get to challenge myself every single day and I'll never get bored of the industry. There's always something new to learn and there's always a new challenge to overcome. Personally, I think if any other students or if anyone wants to compete in WorldSkills, I always say the same thing. It's always great to challenge yourself and to see, entering these competitions, to see what you are capable of. And even if you don't get through, it's still something where you can learn from it and improve your skills. And you can compete every single year until you reach a certain age, so may as well give it a shot. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain, so why not try?
Last, but by no means least, is the education and outreach programme we are developing right here at the NDEC. We have already put on numerous events and have different projects running to inspire people into cybersecurity. We also have some exciting tech and displays to give you hands-on experience, including our own cyber range. Unfortunately, a lot of our events had to be cancelled due to COVID-19. However, if you follow us on social media or if you give us an email following this, we will keep you up to date with any other future opportunities. As you can see behind me as well, we are currently building a bespoke education space to develop our education and schools programme further. This will be available from next year and we'll be developing even more education projects to get you experience in cyber. So please watch this space.
You know, if this was something that appealed to you and you're still in school and you're thinking, yeah, well, I really want to do this long term, but how do I get started? My advice would be pursue what interests you most in it. And so do some on the side work. Make sure from the outset you're saying, actually, if this really does interest me, cybersecurity really matters to me, go away and read stuff, find videos, look at hacking. There are plenty of websites out there which allow you to legitimately start ethical hacking. Do that. Be very, very careful. Do not get involved in anything which could be perceived as non-ethical. If you do that, you're going to find life a lot harder. Don't fall into the trap of believing that just because you've now got a history by hacking something that you will find it easy to get a job. No, actually, stay ethical, work on some of these things, but more importantly then, pursue what suits you. If you're doing brilliantly at chemistry and you really want to study chemistry because it suits you best, that is fine to study chemistry at university, as long as while you're studying that, you are also pursuing your own interests in hacking. Don't think, oh, I have to study cyber. That's not what this is about. But equally, if you're thinking, well, this is what I want to do, I don't have something else that I really want to study first, then great, go and do a cyber degree or a computer science degree, something mathematical. Anything like that is going to put you in a stronger position. But we would be more interested, as I said before, in the diversity.
So I hope this has been valuable for you so far. As you can see, cybersecurity is a really thriving industry here in Wales. There are so many opportunities available that you'll always be able to get a job. It's so varied that you'll always be able to find your niche. And it's such a worthwhile job that brings a whole load of job satisfaction, because ultimately it's about doing good and keeping people safe. On top of this, you'll be constantly excited by emerging technologies, and the pay is really good too. But there's one more thing that I'd like to draw attention to before we go to the rest of the Q&A. Recently, the world has been forced to think about inequality and how where we are born and who we are born to can have both hidden and explicit impacts on the rest of our lives. I really believe that the cybersecurity industry offers ways to address these inequalities. Firstly, as you have seen, you don't need to be from a certain background to get into this industry. You don't need to have gone to specific schools, and you don't need to have followed certain pathways. Workplace routes are valued just as much as academic routes in this industry. Academic excellence is available right around the corner from you, and there's a mass of financial support available. On top of this, and this is something I always come back to when I'm talking to students, diversity in cybersecurity is not for its own sake. Diversity within cybersecurity is a requirement for public safety. We need as many different people from as many different backgrounds with as many different ways of thinking as possible to make sure that we're considering all the different possible cybersecurity threats and that we are addressing them in all the possible different ways. We've done a lot of work recently around gender diversity in the cybersecurity industry, and this has already had a massive impact, and we need to continue doing that work. So what I really want to say is that if you've watched this webinar and you feel that there is a barrier to you getting into this, then please get in touch with us, because we're in Wales in a unique position to offer you support with that through this initiative, the National Digital Exploitation Centre. It is my job to support you through that process, to eradicate those barriers and to guide you into a job that you will be really happy in. So please, if you're a teacher who sees the opportunities that this industry has for addressing inequalities within schools, then please engage with the NDEC. And if you're a student who would like support to get into that industry, then please do get in touch with us. I wish you all the best of luck in your journey into cyber.